Hey, what's going on out there, guys? Bill Cosby, he's still in the news. He's making headlines as usual for the past year. If you guys haven't read my article yet, definitely check it out. The Smith Tribune, right? I did the article yesterday about Bill Cosby and him standing trial. The young lady that came forward was a former Temple University employee named Andrea Constand. She came out to police. She spoke to police a year after the incident, and the incident was that Bill Cosby, he drugged and assaulted her, which was rape, right? So, man, Bill Cosby, man, he's definitely a hero for many people. Definitely a legend in comedy. Former spokesperson for Jello, one of my favorites of all time, right? So to see this is definitely disturbing, but it's not just that. It's 50 other women that have came out against him, to police or to anyone that wants to listen to them, to the media, and they said, hey, this guy, Bill Cosby, is not who he says he is. He's a rapist. He drugs women. He raped me. My life hasn't been the same. And listen, I'm not saying I'm defending Bill Cosby at all, because I do believe Bill Cosby is pretty damn guilty, right? But I think it's bigger than that. I think I don't want to say anything that I'm gonna regret, but I do feel that some of these women know what was going on, and I think some of the women he definitely just drugged behind their back. But I think some of these women, he kind of told them, hey, listen, I'm gonna give you this pill or whatever he gave them, and say, hey, let's have a good time, and they were down for it. Because think about it, this woman Andrea Constand, she was in his house. What are you doing at this man's house? This is a married man, and at that, number one, he's 78 today, and we could see he barely could walk. He's getting assistance from his legal team just to walk up the stairs. But at this time, back in 2004, when the alleged assault took place, he had to be, it was 12 years ago, so he was 66 years old. That's still considered a senior citizen. So my question is, what are you doing at this man's house in the first place? But right or wrong, I mean, Bill Cosby and his, defense team, they definitely have an uphill battle to fight this case, because now, went to the grand jury and he's gonna stand trial. And the biggest thing is not just with Andrea Constand's testimony that can bury Bill Cosby to the jury, because the jury, Bill Cosby, his fate is in the hands of the jury, and they're going to hear both sides. They're going to hear the arguments, the evidence. But the thing is the judge going to allow the 50 women that have claimed Bill Cosby, raped them and assaulted them, is he or she going to let them take the stand to to testify against Bill Cosby? And I think that's the $1 million question, as I put in my article, right? But it's definitely a story that I want you guys and myself to follow, because the thing is, like, hey, listen, this man is 78 years old, and let's be true to ourselves. And I know most people are going to be like, well, if he did the crime, he should do the damn time. Listen, he was a hero for many people, and at 78, do you guys really want to see him locked up behind bars? I mean, what, he has maybe 15, 20 more years to live? For the most part, we don't know when his time is going to end, right? We don't know when our time is going to end, but do we really want to see him locked up in jail? And I think most people could say no to that. And, it's a little similar to me, honestly, with the whole Michael Jackson situation. Just obviously, Michael Jackson dealt with the kids, but we didn't want to see Michael Jackson locked up. Not a hero of ours, not a legend. So I kind of asked you guys, like, what do you think is going to happen? Do you believe that Bill Cosby committed these crimes and raped these women and drugged them? But Bill Cosby has come forward, I think back in 2005, when was it the deposition, and he admitted that he gave quaaludes to a woman that he wanted to have sexual relations with. So, I mean, Bill, listen, again, it's not about you, it's not about me, it's not even about the people listening. It's about, there's a lot of evidence against Bill Cosby, and it's not looking good for him. But at age 78, I mean, seriously, like, it's kind of like Sandusky. The man, Sandusky, was already damn near 70 years old. Like, he got 30, 40 years, he's going to be dead in jail. So, but do we really want to see Bill Cosby dead in jail? And I think most people would say, hell no. I don't. And for selfish reasons, right? Right or wrong, you know? So, you know, I don't know. It's definitely going to be a long road. But again, it's not going to be a slam dunk for the prosecution. The prosecution is not just about evidence. They need to prove to the jury and to the people that it's not about if Bill Cosby raped him or not. The thing is, like, did these women have sex with him and consent? Did they give consent to do that? And I think that's the big thing that the jury's gonna look at in evidence. Was it consent? You know, because obviously they're saying he has sex with all these women, and I mean, damn, 50 damn women. That's a lot of women. You know what I mean? Especially like to be married and to do all this behind your wife's back, and then finally came out. You think of the Tiger Woods, you know, but this is bigger than that. This is sexual assault, and you know, the women out there are definitely, if it is true and Bill Cosby did that, you know, I feel bad for these women. No woman should be sexually assaulted. However, guys, and a lot of you guys can attest and probably, you know, agree to it, that why are these women putting themselves in these situations? This is number one, is a married man. Why are you going to this man's house? You can't be trusting people like that. I don't care if this man does Jello commercials or he's on a Cosby show, Cliff Huxtable, and, you know, Dr. Bill Cosby, Temple University alum. It's bigger than that. You got to be careful, women out there. You know what I mean? He's a celebrity. He has hundreds and hundreds of $1 million. Who knows what his money is looking like? But I know this definitely has worn out Bill Cosby physically. As you can see, he doesn't look like the same man he used to be a few years ago. And not just talking about his age, you just see this case and these accusations, you know, tearing him apart physically. And his legal team is saying that, you know, they believe cold-heartedly he's going to be vindicated. And they're supposed to say that. They're probably getting a few $1 million off this case, you know, for definitely taking on this case and defending him. But I really want you guys to follow this case in depth and really just take your mind somewhere else. And let's not, I mean, yeah, we already have public opinion and believe that Bill Cosby has done this, but we kind of know that. But the thing is, it's like, my thing with these 50 women are this: why the hell did it take you 20, 30, 40 years to say, you know what, this man drugged me, he raped me? 30 years, 40 years, we know it's a money grab. They want the money. They want to cash in. Like I like to say, cash in. And I think it's terrible. I feel bad for Bill Cosby's family, his wife, his kids. It's embarrassing, right? It's embarrassing for everyone. So tell me what you guys think. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I got more, you know, videos coming for you guys. And just be on the lookout. I'm here. Take care, guys.